This sucks, bro. Oh, yeah.
The majority of a lack of focus isn't caused by a low attention span, it's caused by not caring enough. Think back to when you were in school, right? And you were in a class that you actually enjoyed. Paying attention and being focused was so easy, and you probably did way better in that class. Versus a class that you didn't care about the subject. Paying attention was a chore, it was difficult, and you had a very, very low attention span. In both of those classes, they were probably in the same day, let alone around the same time period. Your attention span is the exact same. It's not like you went and meditated in between each class period. Your attention span was the same. It was just how motivated you are to work on the thing. So in order to improve our focus, we have to improve our motivation, right? And there are actually things you can do to increase your motivation. But firstly, I want to talk about how a lot of people like to shit on motivation, right? They like to say like, oh, motivation is like overrated, it's discipline, discipline matters. And while that's true, the motivated person who works at 100% discipline will always outcompete the person who works at 100% discipline and 0% motivation. And that's because it doesn't matter how much you discipline yourself. Some days, if you're unmotivated, the work's just not going to be there. You can discipline yourself to do it, but it's not going to be the same. While other days, if you're motivated and you're pushing out 100% discipline, just the discipline alone won't be able to compete with that. There are two methods I talk about to increase your motivation in my free course, right? And basically, those two methods are using like dark energy, right? And I know it sounds really zesty, but using like anger is motivation, and then what I call the wife strategy, right? I'm not going to cover how to use anger as motivation in this video because I've already got another video talking about that. But basically, the second one is the wife strategy. I know that sounds really, really random and really weird, but just hear me out, right? My friend who's literally editing this video right now told me one day like about this like thought experiment, right? This kind of like way to motivate yourself. And he said, imagine if your future wife was like in Minecraft spectator mode, right? And they can see everything you're doing, every single second of the day. All of a sudden, you're not going to be as much of like a loser, right? You're not going to be like procrastinating, waking up and going out of bed and like, oh, procrastinating, like going into the cold shower and stuff. No, you're going to go straight to it because like your wife's watching you, right? You have to like set like a good example for yourself. You have to set a good impression. And then I thought of a second thing you could add to this analogy to help with that even more. Imagine your future wife, your 10 out of 10 girl, is watching you in spectator mode, just like before. But the catch is, they're also watching somebody else. And that person, they're on the exact same like level. Like out of 10, if you could rank yourself out of 10, this guy is the exact same out of 10 as you are. And he's probably even watching this video right now. And your 10 out of 10 woman has to choose between either you or this other guy. If you think about this and pretend it's true, you don't have time to like pussy out on sets. You don't have time to like procrastinate waking up. You don't have time to procrastinating going in the cold shower. You don't have time to like be a bitch and like not work on your goals. This is what's gonna force you to like practice intentionally, like focus on your skills while you're working towards your purpose. Other than just increasing your motivation, there are other ways that you can improve your focus, and that is through meditation, right? And I talk about meditation in my free course, first link in the description, that you can check out. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.